Come on. Pulisic still here. Still got it. Ah.
Not a bad idea. Good back to goal play from Balogun there to just play one touch pass into Tillman. He's trying to round the corner. Ramovich did really well. And he's back in the team.
This is new.
Red card against Switzerland.
Ah,
and he's going to take the goal kicks and just smash it up to Dzeko.
I was supposed to move. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Good save. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
That was a great series of decoys on that goal kick.
Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty.
So that was a set play that they had planned. Where Dzeko, look, you can see he starts 10 yards offside.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
US backline honest.
So yeah, he was definitely onside there.
Strike, and then it frees force into a save. Has a good look at it, but just bats it down.
All right.
And the US cleared, but it's led to another quarter. The last one was close too. They dropped it just.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Listen, we don't really got a plan here. I have never had the opportunity to actually stream a World Cup game. And we're streaming a World Cup game, and America's in it. USA and Bosnia here. Round of 32 here. Winners going to advance to take on Belgium, who pulled off a miraculous comeback. They were down 2-0 with about 85 minutes into the matchup. Scored 2 goals. Oh, no. Oh, no. Another good save. Another good save.
So I think Freeze here is so worried about the bodies, which is by design from Bosnia-Herzegovina. Almost to where he forgets about the flight of the ball. And Arabegovic just swings this in on top of him, going for the Olympic goal. Freeze reacts well.
Real fear here, real fear.
But you're seeing the real threat that Bosnia provide on set-piece situations. An overhit there for Kolasinac.
Seeing early pressure from Bosnia here.
Maybe it's a good opportunity for Matt Freeze to build a rhythm and build some confidence. Hasn't had a ton to do with the 2 games he started. Did not play against Turkey. And those 2 saves will give him confidence for sure. Getting early touches in a game. Now, that's not what you want from a U.S. perspective. You want your keeper to be quiet. But even for him, that's him into the game. Absolutely. So encouraging signs that he made those saves and was aware. Good step there. Ramovich in front of Balogun.
Seems all good. All right. So this is a fun little thing. A neat little thing here. I have never actually, I've never had the opportunity to, well, I'm not going to say I didn't have the opportunity. I had the opportunity in 2022, but didn't really come to fruition there. But I've never had the opportunity to actually stream during a World Cup game. And this one is special specifically because it's a World Cup game with the U.S. in it, and the World Cup is being hosted by America. I have to have at least one of these moments here, especially because America is favored to win against Bosnia, and they can't afford to lose this game. They are favored to win this matchup here. I'm not here to give commentary like that. I am here to chill, vibe out, and just watch this game and see what happens. Also, what's going on, Loyal? Appreciate you, man. But this is going to be an interesting format because I'm not here to give commentary. I'm here to just watch the game and vibe out.
He was a handful in the first half against Paraguay until he was forced off at the break because of that injury.
Opportunity here. There it is, foul. That's a free kick.
They want to go quick. Freeman was running off it, but they're going to hold it and send the big boys forward.
Got an opportunity here to try to do something with this.
There's a very stiff breeze at the top of the stadium blowing left to right towards this goal. It's kind of swirling down the ball. But the other thing is the sun. I'm watching Vasio, the goalkeeper. He's having to cover his eyes with his gloves to try to see the ball and set up his wall. So if this is me, I'm thinking Anthony Robinson left foot. bend it right on top of him, crash the box. He's going to struggle to see it depending on the flight of the ball.
All right, here we go.
Trying to get in there quick there. Was awkwardly off the side of a defender. No real appeal from the unit.
Not the best of passes.
Robinson wants it. Gets it now.
Okay, can he cross this? Can he cross this? Can he cross this? He's got it! It was there, just couldn't capitalize. It was there. It was there. And he is onside. It was there. Just could not finish. All right, that's going to be a goal kick here for Bosnia. Ah, man.
Richards throws his body in. Comes to Mirovic to win the header.
USA going to get this back. USA's got to be careful here. They can't afford they can't afford to mess this up. Hey man, hope you've been doing well. I'm so happy the Hurricanes won the Stanley Cup this year. Congrats, man. At the end of the day, no matter what the Ravens or Panthers do, at least the Canes made me proud. Hey, man, that's how I feel about the Dodgers. When the Dodgers won the World Series, I'm like, all right, whatever the Ravens do, whatever the Heat do, it don't matter to me. So we'll see what happens this year. Get that in. That's Bosnia's ball. Oh, it's a U.S. throw. He hit it off of him. All right, you got some space here. You can attack. You got some space to attack, and they've lost the ball. Immediately lost the ball, but they're going to get it back. All right, another throw-in for this United States here. I like how, the U.S.'s last win versus a European team was against Bosnia in 2021. Lovely. So, if anything, you should be able to beat this team. You got a chance here. Cut it back, cut it back. And that's going to be a toss-in for the States. He was onside there, had a shot. All right. It's very close to being a corner there. Very, very close to being a corner there. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? We are just vibing here. This is going to be a funny stream on my channel because it's going to be like, why do you have a stream like this where you're not even giving commentary? I'm just watching the game. I'm just watching the game. I don't have any real commentary to put here. I wasn't even thinking about giving commentary here. I just wanted to watch the game and stream and have fun with this. What's up, keeping it real? Jaylen Brown is yeah, that's cool. I've been on Twitter the last hour laughing at Celtics fans. Here we go. You got an opportunity. US has got an opportunity. Can he cross it? He had it! Robinson had it. He had it with the header. It's too high. And again, they're onside. He's onside there. Good pass. He crossed it in. It was there. He just couldn't finish. Oh, my God. It's too high. Oh, my God. Robinson had it. Oh, it was saved. Actually, that's a good save by the goalkeeper. That is a great save by the goalkeeper. Oh, my God. If the goalkeeper doesn't make that save, that's a header for Robinson. I thought he missed it. Nah, the goalkeeper made an amazing save there. He made a good save there. And then Robinson ran into the goalkeeper, and he's down right now, so they got to go get him checked out. But yeah, I've been spending the last hour on Twitter laughing, having the time of my life. So many Celtics fans in tears. It's been beautiful to see. Me and Raven C, shout out to my guy Raven C. We've been going back and forth on Twitter over the last hour. I mean, it's been a lovely day. I'm so happy this is happening to the Celtics. They absolutely deserve it. Playoff P is taking his talents to Boston. I mean, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Sixers may be contenders. Sixers have been contenders for the better part of a decade. It doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, Embiid's never healthy. So does it matter? We keep talking. If they stay healthy, they'll be contenders. Name a year where Embiid's been healthy. He's been in the league since 2016. Give me a year where Embiid's been healthy from the regular season to postseason. You don't got to play every game, but give me a year where he's been healthy in the regular and postseason in this entire career. You can't find a single year where Embiid's been healthy in the regular and postseason. It doesn't exist. He can't stay healthy. He literally can't stay healthy. So in terms of bringing this new what quartet of Maxey, VJ Ebcombe, Jaylen Brown, and Joel Embiid. In terms of this new quartet, how many games are they going to play together? You'll probably get a lot of games with Maxey playing with Jaylen Brown. Same for VJ. But are you going to get a lot of games with Embiid playing with these guys? Doubt it. Really doubt it. Goal kick here for Bosnia. Pulisic got the ball. That's a foul. Free kick here for the States. Slow it down here. So, free kick. All right, we'll slow this down. Try to work our way through. Do you want LeBron to the Heat? I think he goes to the Warriors. Again, the thing you got to understand is LeBron, the reports have been there. LeBron is willing to take the minimum to go to a team that's contending. But the main priority for him is happiness. He's looking for a spot where he can be happy and content. And Rich Paul basically said one of those things that really play a role into his happiness is LeBron being able to play both indoor and outdoor golf as much as he can. So if that's the case, then there's only two spots you're really going to look at, Miami and Golden State. But there's also talks about LeBron wanting to have a camera crew follow him around and document this season, which makes me think we got a chance here. Got a chance here? It's out. That's a corner. That's a corner. That's a corner. That's a corner for USA. That's a corner.
We've actually seen this pretty consistently called throughout the tournament, and I like it. I think too often you give the benefit of the doubt.
But yeah, if LeBron is really trying to have this year film, that means this may be his final journey. This might be it for him. And if this is it for him, then I think he goes back to Cleveland, because that would be a great story for him to be able to end his career off where he started. I wouldn't mind him on the Heat. I would love him on the Heat. I think it'd be a great fit, and he'd come to a contending team, a place that he already knows, and we would be able to put a championship contender around him. So I would love it, because again, he'd be coming to play with Bam and Giannis. We're already gonna you got Tim Hardaway Jr. here. You made sure you kept Simone. You still got Pelle Larsson. You're gonna have shooters on this team alongside Bam and Giannis to play with. So LeBron's gonna have everything he's gonna want here, and he gets to play in Miami, a team he's won multiple championships with, that he's comfortable with, that he knows. So he's not going to the Spurs. The conversations have already been happening here that the Spurs are out of the LeBron James race after they picked up Tobias Harris. So that ship has sailed. And again, this is the thing. Y'all need to understand this. LeBron's not about to just go jump on any random team. You're not about to see LeBron in the Sixers jersey. You're not about to see LeBron in the Pistons jersey. That's not the last image you're going to get of LeBron. If LeBron's going somewhere, it's either he's going to go to Golden State to play with Steph Curry, because he's actively talked about having fun playing with Steph Curry. So that's a spot he would definitely want to, because LeBron's always wanted to play with Curry. It's either it's going to be that, or he's going to go back to a team he's played with. So it's going to be the Cavs. Spurs don't need him. Spurs don't need him. You need him for veteran leadership, but the Spurs don't need him. They got to the finals without him. The only reason you're saying you need him is because you need a veteran. Oh, wait, that's gone. He's got a chance. Robinson's going to pass it here. Can he cross this? Can he cross this? Can he cross this? Can he cross this? Ah, it's going to go out. That's going to be a goal kick. Good defense there by Bosnia. Oh, you said Spurs and Cavs don't need him? You're absolutely right. Spurs don't need him. I thought you said need him. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this right now. All right. Hydration breaks, so I could definitely answer some questions. This is funny to really watch the hydration breaks, but since they're in the States, they got to have these hydration breaks. It's damn near 100 outside right now. But yeah, Spurs don't need him. Cavs are actively trying to get him. It's not about Cavs need him. Cavs are not winning a championship without LeBron. And even if he does go there, he's not guaranteed to win the championship playing next to Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. So the Cavs certainly would need him if he does go there. But nah. Again, you're not about to. LeBron is very calculated with what he does. You're not about to go see him in some random team's jersey. So no, he ain't going to no Hornets, but I know you're joking. But we're not about to have LeBron James. You're not about to have that LeBron James moment like Jordan with the Wizards. You're not about to see a LeBron James moment like that. And LeBron the Golden State, I can buy into LeBron the Golden State. I can buy into that, but they have to get AD. And if they want AD, they better give Washington their future. Washington's not budging unless you give up the future. We want all those picks. We want all those picks, Golden State. You want AD? I want your future. Give me your future. I want those picks. You want AD? Give me your future. That's the only way that's going to happen. And I'm going to keep it a bean. If the Warriors can't get AD, I don't see LeBron going there. LeBron, Steph. LeBron's not a fool. LeBron, Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler coming off an injury is not winning the West. Let's be real. If he's actually trying to compete and is willing to take a minimum deal to go compete, he's not going to Golden State without AD there. Because LeBron, Steph, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler coming back from a season-ending injury, that's not winning the West. That's not scaring. OKC and San Antonio are not scared of 4 old dudes teaming up together to do that. So no, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm just keeping the bean. That's not going to happen. So the only way the Warriors going to get LeBron is if they get AD. That's just number one. So next up, Cleveland. I'm going to be honest. If Cleveland wants this to work, you would have to move James Harden.
Cleveland's got a lot going for it. It's a major
Alexa,
city on Lake Erie.
Alexa, silence. Nobody called for you. Cleveland's got to move Harden because there's no way you're telling me LeBron, Donovan Mitchell, and James Harden can coexist on the court together. James Harden and Donovan Mitchell are 2 ball-dominant guards, and you want to pair that up with LeBron? LeBron already had to deal with that crap with Luke and Austin Reeves. He's not going to Cleveland to deal with that. So Cleveland, if they want to pull this off, they gotta find a way to move off. Harden already opted out, so he's gonna look for an extension. You gotta get something out of Harden. You could do a sign and trade or something if you want to make this work with LeBron. But you can't have LeBron, James Harden, and Donovan Mitchell. That's winning nothing. Not to mention, there's no defense between those 3 guys. You expect Mobley and Allen to do everything? No. So it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to work with Cleveland. Cleveland has to make some moves, but it is possible if they want him. And then Miami, which again, he could just take the minimum deal. He'll get to work with a top 5 player in Giannis, one of the best defenders, and an all-star player in Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins, another great defensive piece that can also shoot threes and help with the scoring. I'm just saying, like, Miami's a great fit for LeBron if he wants to come here. And he would honestly solve a lot of the problems for the Heat because he would honestly just play as a point forward here. He would just be the playmaker. He would set up Giannis. He would set up Bam for a lot of lobs and a lot of easy buckets at the basket. And he would have shooters here because, again, we picked up Tim Hardaway Jr. We made sure we kept Fontecchio. And, again, you're going to continue to add pieces here. So, again, if LeBron's looking to compete, Miami's a great spot for him. Golden State's another great spot. However, they got to get AD. If they don't get Anthony Davis, LeBron's not coming there for Jimmy Butler, bro. Let's be real. LeBron not dumb. If he tried to compete, he knows him, Curry, Draymond, and Jimmy Butler coming off an injury, who's not guaranteed to be a significant player in 2027. That's not enough to beat OKC or San Antonio. Let's keep it a bean. So LeBron ain't going to Golden State unless they get AD. And if you want AD, give Washington your entire future. That's all I'm saying. So I'm really looking at this and saying Cleveland's got to make a couple moves, and I think LeBron will go there. And if not, Miami was probably the choice for him because they can give him everything he wants right now. You get the happiness, you get the indoor and outdoor golfing. It's a place you've enjoyed. You had your most success here. It'd be perfect for him. So, and he would get to be on a team that could contend because you got Giannis and Bam. He fits next to those guys. He'll be basically being a point guard. Not to mention LeBron won't even really have to stress defensively because you already got Davion, who's a defender, Wiggins, who's a defender, Bam, and Giannis, who might be the best defensive front court in the NBA right now. LeBron would have it easy in Miami. Everything he would want, he would have in Miami. But it's up to him. He can go back to Cleveland if he wants. But they're going to have to make some moves and probably get rid of Harden. Gonna cross this up here. You got opportunity. Can you cross it in? Can you cross it in the box? That's a good stop. That's good pressure. Harden to the Lakers. Even though, yeah, why would the Lakers want James Harden when they have Luka Doncic? That doesn't make any sense. Why would the Lakers want Harden if they got Luka? That would be stupid of Rob Pelinka to even do. And yeah, prayers up to, I'm not going to get into it. I've seen the story. It's gruesome. It's brutal. They're probably going to get more information about it, but based off of the small information they've given us, this is a tragic story at the highest level. It's already a brutal story that no one ever wants to see, but this being what it is, I don't want to get too into it. I'm going to respect the privacy. Oh, that's a good pass. That's a good pass. Can he get inside? Can he cross it inside? Oh, penalty! Penalty! What? That's a penalty. That's a penalty. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? That's a penalty. He's in the box.
There is definitely contact, but I think the thing you're going to have here is did he fall over in a natural way?
There's contact. That's a penalty.
There is a contact on the shin.
There's a contact on the shin, not the ball. That's a penalty.
It's tough even on these slow-mo.
That's a penalty. What are they doing?
To be able to judge it fairly, but he absolutely beats.
Are you kidding me? He makes contact with the shin, not the ball. How is that not a foul? There's no way, bro. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'd agree, Mark.
All right, that's cool. That's great. Oh, but that's a foul. Cool. But that's a foul though. Cool. But yeah, again, I'm not gonna talk too much into it. I'm not gonna get in deep. I'm not gonna delve into this and get too in deep into this because I'm gonna respect the family. I'm gonna respect their privacy, and I don't want to be on a live stream talking about a lot of things when we don't know the full details. But what we've gotten is very brutal, and I don't want to get into something like that. All I'm gonna do is send my condolences to Calais Campbell and his family. I'm gonna send my thoughts and prayers to them, and I'm gonna wish them the best. I send my condolences to Calais Campbell, his family, and his loved ones. Oh my God, the opportunity's here. Pass it! He got it! Goal! He's got it! And now they're calling offside. Take a look. Take a look at it. I don't care about the flag. Take a look at it. Was he offside? Take a look at it and check to see if he was offside. Before we check this, again, I want to send my thoughts and prayers to the family of Calais Campbell. My condolences to Calais. I know this is a tough situation. I send my thoughts and prayers to you and your family. And I will respect your privacy. Respect your privacy and I just send my thoughts and prayers because this is a tragic situation. I don't want to go further than that. I cannot believe this, man. Offsides. All right. USA is attacking again. Got another opportunity here. First, we don't get the penalty on that, and then he's offsides. And they reviewed it. He's definitely offside. You're going to cross it in here. Good header away for Bosnia. Cannot believe that, man. But yeah, that's it. I just send my thoughts and prayers, and we'll leave it right there because I respect their privacy. This is a very private matter, and this is a very tragic situation that I don't need to be sitting here talking about that on a live stream. That's not something that is for me to do. So yeah, it's not a goal. Unfortunately, it's offsides. So he was offsides. That's the thing. He was offsides. So unfortunately, that goal will not count. But 32 minutes in. First half, still got about 13 minutes away from the first half, and you're going to get some time just before that. Good pressure there by Bosnia. And they're attacking again, and they're going to call a foul there. It's going to be a free kick here for Bosnia. All right, but yeah, we'll leave it there for that. In terms of the situation here with LeBron, honestly, it comes down to three teams, Golden State, Miami, and Cleveland. The more I'm looking at this situation, the more I'm inclined to believe LeBron's going home. He's offsides. Yeah, he's offsides. I've already seen it. You don't need to show me again. I know he's offsides. But yeah, the more I take a look at the situation with LeBron, the more I'm inclined to believe he's going back to Cleveland. Especially if that report about him trying to get a whole filming crew to follow him around and film him during this next season makes me believe that this could be the final season of LeBron James's career. And if that's the case, it makes 100% sense for him to actively just go back to Cleveland. Cleveland was a team that was in the Eastern Conference Finals. They are a contender. The Eastern Conference is fluid and open. Anybody can win this. The Knicks came out this year. The Pacers came out last year. The Celtics came out the year before. The Heat came out the year before. So, like, this is a very, very competitive conference where a lot of guys are competing and contending, and anybody can win the East. So, for a Cavaliers team that literally got to the Eastern Conference Finals, they for sure are contenders. And if that's the case, you make a couple moves here that please LeBron, and LeBron will have an incentive to come back here, especially if that's his final year. And what a storyline that would be if LeBron goes back to where it all starts in Cleveland and wins a championship in his final season. That could very well be the case. And if that's the case, especially with the filming crew that I'm hearing about, then yeah, LeBron's going back to Cleveland. But if not, honestly, Miami is his best chance to win a championship, knowing you've already got Jimmy Christ. You got Bam and Giannis together. So you got Bam and Giannis together. You got Bam and Giannis for him to work. So you got a top 5 player, arguably, and another star player. And they're the best defensive front court in basketball, alongside Andrew Wiggins, another great defensive player who's also a great three-point shooter. Davion Mitchell's a great three-point shooter, even though he's not shooting the ball a lot. And he's also a great defender. So honestly, LeBron would not have to do a lot of work defensively because he'll be surrounded by defenders. So legitimately, there wouldn't have to be a lot of defensive work that LeBron would need to do because you'll have 4 other guys right next to you who will be great defenders if you want to work this way. And even if you want to put Davion on the bench and try to bring in like Tim Hardaway Jr. to be your shooting guard, if that ends up being the case, hopefully not, you'd still have a great defensive unit. And LeBron would not have to put a lot of effort in defensively, nor would he be struggling offensively because he would just set up Giannis. Dude, it makes so much sense for LeBron to go to Miami. In terms of competing, in terms of contending for a championship, Miami's the perfect fit for him. The only better fit is if the Warriors get AD. But if the Warriors don't get AD, why would LeBron go to play with Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and Steph Curry? Yes, he wants to play with Curry. He also has a good relationship with Draymond. But Jimmy Butler ruins his whole situation. If they can get Anthony Davis, fine. He'll go there. But if they don't get AD, why would he go there to play? America's attacking again. Crosser. Good stop right there by Bosnia. So yeah, that's my whole thing. It comes down to 3 teams. I don't think LeBron's gonna go anywhere else other than those 3 teams. But you know, we'll see how things go past that. You know. But America's been attacking here. They're coming up again. Here we go. Can McKinney cross this? He's gonna cross it. He's gonna cross it. Too far for the crosser. They're gonna get it back here. He's going to cross it again, and it's going to go out, and it's going to be a goal kick for Bosnia. Hey.
It's been one of my favorite things from Filip Algen in this tournament, where he's just proving to be a handful for defenders. Now, Muramovic right now has got his hands all around him. He's not going to get that call because he didn't really have an attempt to play the ball. The ball was over the top of him, and he's actually pulling his hands, so he's not got his hands fully wrapped around him.
Why?
All of these little plays, I love it because it starts to irritate defenders. He's been running off the ball. He's coming underneath. He's a pest in the best kind of way. Pulisic took a shove there.
Hopefully Bronny works out with the Lakers and continues. Man, they're going to cut Bronny as soon as they can. They're not keeping Bronny. They're going to cut him.
Well, it's interesting, John, because I am sitting pitch side. I'm right below Malo's friends and family. So I'm head shaking after that offsides call. Look, I talked to you before the game, and you reminded me in the knockouts, I've got another gear.
Another good pass. He's onside. He's onside there. Can he cross it? Can he cross it? And there's nobody there for it. He crossed it, but nobody was there to get that pass. That's not a foul!
Tillman was standing over the ball and shoved off it by Muramovic.
All right. I see what we're doing today. It's all good.
Yeah, he's playing for that. Pretty smart, actually, from the 18-year-old Alamegovic. Feels a little bit of contact from Adams. It goes down. That was the frustration from Tyler Adams.
Here comes Bosnia.
actually gave up in that moment.
He did. I think he might have gotten to it. He didn't anticipate it.
That was a dangerous pass right there. Misplayed the ball terribly. Bosnia nearly had a chance there. Goalkeeper had to come out just to get that. 38 minutes into this game. America attacking again. Trying to get inside. Can he cross this inside the box? Can he cross it? Can he cross it? Not a good position, but can he get it through? Oh, back pass! Go! Go! Oh my God, he had a chance.
But this is Pulisic when he needs to be a little bit more aggressive by getting on the move here, anticipating the space.
He had a chance there. It was not going to be an easy one there. That could have been an own goal. Bosnia has to be careful. That could have been an own goal. Bronny following his dad. That'd be funny if LeBron says, hey, wherever I go, my son's got to go too, because the Lakers going to cut him. I'm pretty sure every team will take that. What's my real name? I don't put my real name out. I don't put my real... Ah! Yeah, I prefer to not put my real name out there. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm pretty sure I still have it somewhere on my channel in terms of the description or my about page. But I don't like to like verbally say my name out. That's why I go with keeping it real and stuff. I don't really say my real name out. So I don't like to really, say my real name and things like that. That's just a personal preference. I don't really like putting my name out there. 40 minutes into this, America has been the aggressor here. They've had the opportunities. Had a situation that could have been a penalty, and they say no. Had a goal that got taken away because he was offsides. Had another opportunity that they missed out on, man. The opportunities have been here for the United States, man. They just got to be able to execute on one of these. This has been a very frustrating first half for the States. That's a good pass. That's a good pass. He's got to wait. He's got to wait. He's got to wait. And that's going to be a free kick.
He's down at some pain. It's a U.S. free kick, but the concern right now is forward Balogun.
This is not where Goranovic wants to come and defend. He's playing as the center of the back 3 or 5, and he's getting dragged all over the field by Flo Balogun. If he doesn't run with him, he's going to be in behind. So then you get
that was enough for a foul, but that other situation wasn't enough for a penalty. All right. That's cool.
This has been the best angle that the U.S. had from a set piece.
All right, another free kick here for the States.
Can't be as high up and create the space. So now they're a little bit closer on top of their goalkeeper, Vasil. He's trying to he's going with a one-man wall right now. So they're basically saying to the U.S. they're not going to shoot this direct.
I'm not directly shooting this. This got to be a pass. Try to cross this in. Not too high. All right, here we go. It's not good. It's not a good pass right there. Goal kick for Bosnia. That was not a good pass. Tried to cross that in. That was not good.
At a certain point, those will become missed opportunities for the U.S. to not at least create some danger on goal.
It's going to be Bosnia's ball here. 42 minutes into this game. There will be there will be added time before the end of the first half.
And snipers and rubble and air raid sirens and having to walk for water and it being dangerous to go outside and play. How proud he is to represent his country. This new era, this young generation that's come through has lifted them to a second ever World Cup, giving him the chance to play in a second World Cup at the age of 40.
All right, here we go. You shouldn't got wrecked playing soccer when I played 5, 6 years. Yeah, those shin kicks will definitely be painful, man. You can do a lot of damage here. If someone pulls off a dangerous tackle, man, it's brutal. Still able to keep that in play.
Freeman, good work to force it backwards, all the way back to the goalkeeper, Vasil.
Ah, boy, I hope this doesn't come down to penalties. I can't deal with that. This cannot come down to penalties. Yeah, I saw that PlayStation's getting rid of disc. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. It's a terrible decision. Okay, stop trying to get rid of. I understand everyone wants to go digital with everything, but we don't need to lose the old ways. I still like being able to own a physical copy of the games I play. Why would you take that away? We all knew it was a matter of time before they would pull that crap. We knew. Oh, he's got a chance. He got it! Goal! 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 1-0 US. Please tell me that's gonna stay. Please tell me that's gonna hold. Please. Please tell me that's gonna hold. He had a chance there. That was a tough pass to get through. He was able to keep it. He was able to knock it in. He had a chance. Look at this. He's in. Yep, he's onside. He's onside. He's onside. He gets the goal. He's onside. This one will hold. This one will hold. This one will hold. Oh my goodness. What a mistake by Bosnia. What a mistake by Bosnia. They played that terribly. Made a mistake. That ball bounced right to him.
But still just the composure to finish that play. Malik Tillman was trying to find a little slip ball behind. You've got defenders converging on Flo Balogun.
Just before halftime, the States get on the board. 5 minutes of extra time has been added. But just beforehand, the States will get on the board. 1-0, USA with the advantage.
U.S. bench was hopping around because they knew there was a design play coming off the kickoff, and they wanted to make sure
Did you happen to see Tom Grossi where you are at on his 30 for 30? I met him in Indianapolis. I actually didn't get to meet him. I didn't even know when he was filming. Did he come to Baltimore? I'm pretty sure he's already come to Baltimore. I didn't get to meet him, so I didn't even know when he was doing, that whole situation in terms of when he was coming over. So, and since I don't live in Baltimore, it'd be kind of tough unless I would keep up with that. So, yeah, unfortunately, I haven't gotten to meet him. I'll probably one of these days I'll meet Tom Grossi. I'll have that happen. That situation will happen one of these days. So I'm not really gonna trip over that, but one of these days I'll be able to meet Tom. U.S. gonna take an early. Well, they're not gonna take it early, but they're gonna take a 1-0 advantage right now. Let's see if we can hold on, wrap this up. I mean, again, I don't know when he films. I don't know when he films these 30 for 30s, so I didn't even know when it was happening. But hopefully, one of these days, I'll run into him. He might come to the draft next year. The NFL draft is in D.C. next year, so I may end up going to that one. So I'll try to run into some of these other content creators. Yeah, but it's unfortunate. It's absolutely unfortunate what's happening with this situation. Why are we taking away? I like owning a physical copy of my game, and now it's everything's going to be digital. And the worst part about it, GTA 5, they already told us, GTA 5, you're not getting a physical copy. If you order it, if it's not virtual, they're going to send you a code. You're getting a code. So you're not getting a physical copy. You're getting a code. I absolutely hate it. What has become of gaming? Everything's digital now. It's terrible. Yeah, I think he met Engraven in Miami. Oh, Engraven's been in Miami for a while now. He's been living out in Miami for quite some time. So, yeah, I mean, whenever you see him in Baltimore, he has to come down. He has to fly in from Miami to come down for the games and stuff. But he's been living in Miami for quite some time now. And the U.S. has got a player down. He is hurt badly. I think he might have a concussion. I think he ended up bumping heads like him and one of the Bosnia players. They were going up for a header and to fight for the ball, and I think they ended up colliding. So they're checking him right now to see if he's got a concussion. They're checking to see if he's got a concussion. Hopefully he's okay. I miss the old days of going to gaming section at Walmart, looking at the games. Oh yeah, speaking of which, once Xbox decides to do the same thing, which trust me, they're ready to do that too. Once Xbox does that, GameStop is gonna be out of business. Okay, you know, y'all remember when they used to have the old, what's it called? You remember they had the old video stores? I'm trying to remember what it was called. I can't even remember one of the most. Oh my god, why am I blanking out on this? Why am I blanking out on this video store? It used to be one of the most popular video stores. I cannot remember. I cannot remember the name of the video store. I don't want to search it up. I feel like it can come to me. Blockbuster, appreciate it. Yeah, Blockbuster. People used to rent movies all the time. People used to rent movies at Blockbusters all the times. But once they started going digital, all of that ended. Once they started going digital, that ended. And when streaming services took over, nobody rents movies nowadays. Why would I rent a movie when I can stream it on Netflix or any of the other Netflix, Hulu, whatever, Peacock, whatever? Why would I go rent a movie when I can do that? Blockbuster died. The only reason, like, movie theaters don't, that's never gonna really die because that's still seen as an activity. It's an event. Plays it early. Can he get there? And not gonna get there quite, but US is gonna get the ball for a throw-in. But yeah, movie theaters aren't gonna die because that's still seen as an activity. People still go watch movies live. That's still a thing. Movie theaters still make a profit for people to go see that, especially because the movie comes out first in theater and then later it'll come out on the streaming services, which is why movie theaters can still stay alive. But with Blockbuster, all those video renting stores, they all died out because why would I free kick here for US. Why would I rent out a movie when I could just go on Netflix and see it there being streamed? So that's what led to the death of Blockbuster. If Xbox is all these other, especially Xbox's, PlayStation's moving towards it. If Xbox does the same thing as well and they move towards everything being digital, it's going to be a matter. It's not going to take long. Within the next couple of years, GameStop is going to be gone. Especially because the next Xbox and the next PlayStation they come out with this mindset of everything being virtual, you're not going to have a disc. You're not going to have a disc on your PlayStation. There's going to be nowhere to insert a disc. So once that happens, you're in trouble. Robinson puts it in just a bit too high. So yeah, you're not going to have a disc. Oh, that's another bad pass. Another bad pass. The U.S. has a chance. Pulisic holding it. Come on, you got a chance here. Trying to play it in, and again, it's a good stop here by. It's a good stop here by Bosnia. Bosnia trying to hold on just to get to halftime. They're trying to hold on just to get to halftime. Here we go again. Can you cross it? Here we go. You got another chance. You got another chance. They're gonna still keep it. Good defense here once again. He can cross it. Can you cross it? He's got it. Go! No! He had another chance. He's on site there. That could have been in. It just went high. I can't believe it. It's just a bit high. Just off the crossbar. It could have been 2-0. Just off the crossbar. It could have been 2-0. Just off the crossbar. It could have been 2-0. Oh my God. It could have been 2-0. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it, man. I cannot believe it. Oh my God, it could have been 2-0. I'm sick. I'm sick, man. It could have been 2-0. And they're going to call a foul there. Damn. That is tough. Yeah. So it's only a matter of time before GameStop will be dead once Xbox also decides it. Also, the next Xbox and next PlayStation, like I said, there's not going to be any sort. Oh, we got kneed in the face. Adams just kneed that Bosnia player in the face. It was an accident, but he did end up kneeing him in the face. But yeah, it's the next PlayStation and the next Xbox that comes out aren't even gonna have any disc any like disc spots. You're not gonna be able to insert a disc, so there's not gonna be any spots for that moving forward. So it's only a matter of time before there will be no more GameStop. But yeah. Field gaming peaked in PS3 and PS2 games. Dude, when you got the PS3 and the Xbox 360 is when everything peaked. When you had the PS3 and the Xbox 360, everything was perfect. That was the highest of highs. But we knew things were going to take a sharp turn when that Xbox One came out. When that Xbox One came out, I knew we were heading towards a very, very awkward age. And then you get the PS4, which again, still not better than the PS3, by the way. PS4 ain't better than the PS3. And PS5, you rarely got games on this thing, man. And that's going to be the whistle. We are officially at halftime. The U.S. up 1-0 in this game. They had an opportunity to potentially be up 2-0 or maybe even 3-0. I love what I've seen from the U.S. in this first half. Obviously, being the favorites, they've got to put the pressure on. But that second half is going to be dangerous. They cannot let Bosnia get they cannot let them get comfortable. They got to let them. They've got to let them. They've got to let them feel the pressure. Got to let them feel the pressure. Cannot get too ahead of yourself, man. So I love the first half from the U.S. Got to keep this intensity up for the second half. We chilling here for halftime because, again, I'm just here to vibe out today and enjoy the World Cup. Celtics made that Jaylen Brown trade for 76ers Paul George and 2 first-round picks. Yeah, congratulations to the Boston Celtics. Playoff Pete coming to Boston to team up with Jason Tatum. It's going to be a fantastic duo. Meanwhile, Philadelphia looks to be the scariest team in the Eastern Conference on paper. The Philadelphia 76ers look to be the team to beat in the Eastern Conference on paper. The Philadelphia 76ers seem to be like a legit contender this year on paper. Why do I keep saying on paper? Because for the better part of a decade, the Philadelphia 76ers have been contenders on paper. And every year people have gone in and talked about the Sixers being a dangerous team to get to the finals. And every year they fall short. Why? Because they can't stay healthy. Joel Embiid has never had a healthy season in his entire career. Since he was drafted in, 2015? He has never had a healthy year in his career. That's the reality of the situation. So I don't care that they got Jaylen Brown. Is it going to mean anything if Embiid's going to be injured at some point? Maybe even for the playoffs like he's been every year of his career? It's not going to matter. But it'll keep things interesting in the Eastern Conference. So congratulations to the 76ers for getting Jaylen Brown. You finessed the Celtics, man. You finessed the Celtics. You gave them Paul George. Oh, sorry, 2014. My bad. Because he didn't play for 2 years. They dropped him in 2014. He didn't play for like 2 years. So, yeah, you're right, 2014. He didn't play for 2 years. I thought he didn't play for 1 year. He didn't play for 2 years. So, yeah, shout out to Brad Stevens, man. He lost out on Yannick. He lost out on the Giannis deal and said, let me go trade Jaylen Brown for Paul George. Well done. Well done. Fantastic. LeBron James is gone. Yeah, I mean, he left the Lakers, so he's a free agent, and he's going to go wherever he wants. He's probably going to go back to Cleveland, but I would love him in Miami. And Dragon Ball, Raging Blast, Naruto, the sports games, and the WWE games. Yeah. Oh, the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games were awesome on the PS3. In fact, a lot of Naruto games were awesome on the PS3. Those 2K WWE games, man, those were awesome. Yeah, we peaked with PS3 vibes. PS3 was awesome. The PS3 and the Xbox 360, man, those were some real good times. We really peaked there. I still have an Xbox 360 outside. I might have to play that tonight just to get the nostalgic feels. Used to play a bunch of Madden games. I used to play a crap ton of Madden games on my Xbox 360. I used to play some Sonic games there too, though I don't think the disc works anymore. I haven't been able to play that Sonic Generation games in a while. When LeBron goes to the Wizards, he's not going to the Wizards. See, what you guys think is going to happen is LeBron's going to follow in all these other late game guys. Like, you think you're going to see LeBron in a jersey where you're like, oh, fun fact. Not fun fact. Let's do a trivia. What was the last jersey LeBron James wore? A Wizards jersey. Let's be serious. LeBron is not going to put himself in that situation. We talk about Jordan being in a Wizards jersey. We talked about a lot of all-time greats being in a jersey that just feels wrong or weird, or this player's wearing this jersey, which means they're unked. It's KG on the Nets. You don't want to have LeBron join that list of individuals. So LeBron going to the Wizards, that ain't happening. LeBron ain't doing that to himself. He'll probably just go back to Cleveland. He'd probably just go back to Cleveland. In reality, like just being realistic, he'll go back to Cleveland. I don't see him putting on a Golden State jersey unless they get AD. That's just the reality of the situation. Old Call of Duty, Batman Arkham, and Lego games are goated. Yes, they are. I still got my PS3 Slim due to Sonic. I still have the Sonic Adventure game. I've beaten that game multiple times. And God of War have that too. Good times and old NBA Jam. Yep. Some good games, man. Some good games on that Xbox. But yeah, he's not going to Washington. But if LeBron comes to DC, he come play for the Wizards, I'll be all for it, man. I want to be able to see LeBron play live. I want to see LeBron be able to play live damn near every day. You telling me he come down to DC and I got to watch LeBron, AD, Trae Young, and AJ? Man, sign me up for that, bro. I'll be going to every single Wizards game. I'll go for that. Sonic Adventure, one of my favorite games. Love that game too. Love that game. Sonic, I'm a big Sonic. You're a big Sonic head. You love Sonic. What do you really get into when it comes to Sonic? Is it just the games, or do you get into the cartoons? Do you get into the comics? Like, how far do you go into the Sonic retrospect? Because if you get into the cartoons, I want to ask you a question. If you get into the comics, I want to ask you another question about that. But if it's just the games, that's all cool, because I'll have a question for you for the games. So like if your lore or if your fandom for Sonic just ends with the games, I got one question for that. If you also rock with the cartoons, I got another question for that. And if you also read the comics, I got another question for that.
It took a while to get the goal. They were moving the ball quickly. They were creating opportunities. And even our goal came from
I saw LeBron once, Pacers, Lakers with a friend, and I think Kobe back in like 2010. That's nice. That's nice. The games and sometimes the cartoons. Okay. Okay, let me see. Couple questions here. Wait, let me see this first. I love both Sonic Adventure games, got Frontiers, and I love playing crossword racing. You should give it a try. I haven't gotten the racing game yet. I might look to do that. I've played both Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. Adventure 2 is better than Adventure 1, and the storyline Sonic Adventure 2 has the best story of the 3D games, and it's the best version of every character. I might go on a mini tangent for this, but so let me see what Jeremiah's got to say about this, because I might go on a mini tangent because I hate how Sonic Team has handled the Sonic characters over the last decade plus, because you have the formula for all the Sonic characters in the adventure games, and all you had to do was expand on that. But for some reason, they didn't want to expand on the characters that they built up in the adventure games. Like Tails, again, his whole journey was about finding his own way. He was trying to get out of Sonic's shadow because he idolized Sonic, and he wanted to be a hero just like Sonic. The adventure games gave him the opportunity to do that. Adventure 1, literally, at some point, he gets separated from Sonic, and Eggman is about to bomb the city, and Sonic's not around because he's stuck in the Lost World area of adventure. He's stuck in that situation. So literally, Tails is the only one available, and Tails literally sit back and says, "Man, I've been following Sonic for a long time, but at some point I gotta step up. I'm the only one that can save the day." So literally, the adventure games worked on building up Tails' confidence and allowing him to spread his wings and become the hero he's always wanted to be. And he became a hero because he stopped Eggman. And Adventure 2 expanded on that. that his fear that he used to have when he was younger in the classic series, that fear was gone. He had already beaten Eggman. He did it again in Adventure 2. When Sonic quote-unquote died, he stepped up and beat Eggman. I'm just saying, you built up Tails. That was his journey in the adventure games. And then you proceeded to absolutely kill that by having him revert back to a character that relies on Sonic. Literally in Frontiers. Literally. You literally have this dude cowering. What is this? Oh, this is this is funny. This is funny. This is literally they're showing B Soul's reaction to this. My bad. That's it. Sonic Front. What was I saying? Oh, about Tails. Literally, sorry, not Sonic Frontiers. I'm sorry. What's it called? Sonic Forces, whatever. In Sonic Forces, you literally had this man cowering and asking, Sonic, save me! Bro, what was the point of building him up in the adventure games to become the hero he wanted to be, just to throw that away and have him revert back to the scared kid he was when he started out early on? Ruin that. Don't get me started what they did with Shadow. You built who Shadow was. Again, Shadow is Sonic if Sonic lost everything. It's clear as day. He's not this edgy dude that loves using guns and all this other stuff. No. He's literally Sonic if Sonic lost everything and still had to move forward. At the end of the day, Shadow is the most compassionate character. Probably more compassionate than anyone else because he lost everything. And yet still continues to go on. I'm getting on a tangent here about what they did. They built these characters up in the adventure games and then threw that away. They don't even know what they're doing with Amy anymore. I like some of the changes I've seen in like the comics with Amy and some of the things I've seen with her in some of the television shows, but they really don't know what they want to do with Amy. It's just, you had some of the formulas for these characters in the adventure games. All you had to do was expand on those characters and continue to build on that, and Sonic Team just could not do it. So, yeah. It pisses me off. I'm getting on a tangent about something I don't need to get on a tangent for. I asked you a question about what you like to follow. You said you follow the games and the cartoons. Okay. How many of the cartoons have you seen, Jeremiah? How many of the Sonic cartoons have you seen? Because, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a lot. Of course, you have Sonic SatAM, Sonic SatAM, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic X, Sonic Boom, and then the last one, Sonic Underground, which is 5, and then the last one is Sonic Prime. So there's six Sonic cartoons. Sonic SatAM, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic X, Sonic Prime, Sonic Boom, and Sonic Underground. So, of those 6, how many of those cartoons have you actually watched? You've seen Sonic X, Sonic Boom, and The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. So, of those 3, which one do you think is the best? Of those 3, of Sonic X, Sonic Boom, and The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which one do you think is the best cartoon out of those 3? Or better yet, don't even say what's the best out of those 3. Rank those 3. Let's see. Between Sonic X, Sonic Boom, and The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Rank them from best to worst. What is your list of it? Celtics fans still crying on the timeline. I enjoy Sonic X, but didn't like the humans. Nobody likes the humans. Chris is the worst character in the Sonic series. He should have never been there. All he does is cry, and he's selfish. Nobody likes him. I've seen all the Sonic shows. The first one you mentioned, it's really good, but man, it can get dark. Okay, Nicholas, rank them. Of the 6 shows, rank them from best to worst. What's your list? What do you think is the best Sonic cartoon? What do you think is the worst? From top to bottom, there's 6 shows. Rank them from best to worst. I want to see what your list is, Nicholas. I want to see what your list is. So you have Sonic X, Sonic Boom, and The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Interesting. I gotta see if I can go back and remember what my list is. Okay. I remember it. Let me actually like see if I can write this down. So okay, so I know which one's at the bottom. Okay, I know it's at the top. Okay. What do I have in the middle? Okay. Oh, okay. I think I got it. Okay. I haven't seen the other ones except the ones I've seen. Jeremiah, I'm not even gonna recommend you that three because you've seen Sonic X, you've seen Sonic X, Sonic Boom, and The Adventures of Sonic. I don't know who's the worst, Chris from Sonic X or that princess from Sonic 06. Chris from Sonic X. Because if you're talking about Elise, the Princess Elise, that one again, one, she doesn't exist. That timeline doesn't exist because Sonic 06 erased the timeline at the end of the game. So it really doesn't matter in terms of that aspect. Two, she's only in the game. That's it. Chris is consistently popping up over and over again throughout the entirety of Sonic X. He actually plays a strong role in ruining the show. Jeremiah, I'll put this to I'll not put this. I'm not gonna put it like this, but what's happening now? Oh, this is something else. Jeremiah, I'll tell you this right now. You said Sonic X is the best. Okay, that's cool. I see it. You got 1 Sonic X, 2 Sonic Boom, 3 Sonic Prime, and the reason why I like Sonic Prime, it makes you think, what if Tails was available? Wait, did you rank it from best to worst? So your number one, the best Sonic cartoon you have is Sonic X, and number 2 is Sonic Boom to you? Did you rank it like that? Is that how you rank this? So Sonic X is number 1 to you, and Sonic Boom is number 3? Is that how you have it ranked, Nicholas? It's like I watch. Let's see. I haven't seen the other ones. Jeremiah, I'll recommend this to you. If you Jeremiah, I'll recommend this for you. If you haven't seen the others, so because you've seen Sonic X, you've seen Sonic Boom, and you've seen The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's cool. Do yourself a favor. If you're looking to get into some Sonic stuff, do yourself a favor. Go watch Sonic Sat AM. Do yourself a favor and go watch Sonic Sat AM. If you're a fan of Sonic and you like Sonic cartoons, go do yourself a favor and watch Sonic Sat AM. In my opinion, that is the best Sonic cartoon that's come out. That is number 1 on my list. Sonic Sat AM, in my opinion, is the best Sonic cartoon. We are back for the second half, though, so we'll see. America's got to continue to put the pressure on Bosnia. They've got to keep up this momentum and continue to play with aggression. We'll see if they can do so. But yeah, Jeremiah, I recommend this, man. If you like Sonic cartoons, man, you're gonna want to go watch Sonic Sat AM. That is the best Sonic cartoon you can watch. I have seen all 6 of these Sonic cartoons, and I can't lie to you, man. I can't lie to you, bro. Sonic Sat AM is the best. That's a foul, and they're not going to call anything. Oh, so you've seen Sonic Sat AM. Then you know how great Sonic Sat AM is. That's not The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. You know those are 2 different things. Yeah, Sonic Sat AM is the best cartoon. I have mine ranked. Okay, in terms of the experience I've had, Sonic Sat AM is the best cartoon I have. So that's number 1 for me. In terms of what I enjoyed. Number 2, in terms of what I enjoyed, because I saw from beginning to end and I like the concept. Sonic Prime's number 2 for me. US attacking. Gonna cross it over. And it's gonna be a corner. Oh, you're talking about Sally. Well, which girl are you talking about? You talking about Sally? You talking about Bunny? Who are you talking about specifically in terms of the girl? You talking about Sally? You talking about Bunny? Who are you talking about? But yeah, I got, for me, Sonic SatAM is the best. Number 2 is Sonic Prime. Number 3, depending on the day, number 3 is Sonic Boom. Number 4 is Sonic X. Some days, Boom is number 3 and 4 is Sonic X. And other days, Sonic X is 3 and Sonic Boom is 4. It just depends on how much Chris pisses me off. Corner here. It's going to be straight up. It's going to get bad and you got an opportunity. They're going to be able to save it. But they're going to be able to make a stop. Are you talking about Sally? Yeah. Sally's awesome. So yeah. I got Sonic SatAM at 1, Sonic Prime at 2. If Chris pisses me off, Sonic Boom at 3. If Chris doesn't piss me off, Sonic X at 3. So yeah, Sonic Boom 3, Sonic X 4. Then I have at 5, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And number 6, Sonic Underground. You don't need to watch Sonic Underground. Do yourself a favor. Don't watch Sonic Underground. You don't need to put yourself through that. Just don't watch Sonic Underground. You don't need to watch that. You don't need to put yourself through that. All right, U.S. attacking once again. And they're going to lose it here. Just gave it away. That's not a good pass. So yeah, don't watch Sonic Underground. You ain't got to worry about that. You can leave that there. You don't got to worry about Sonic Underground. You don't got to worry about that. Yeah, Prime had an interesting story, especially the parallel universes of Tails, and it makes you wonder what if Tails was a villain. I really like the concept that they came up with, the parallel universes, the different timelines, or the different universes and the variations of Amy's that they had there, as well as the other Sonic characters too. So it was actually pretty cool. They got Shadow really involved, and they actually did a good job with Shadow here because, you know, you got Shadow in like 3. I mean, you got even 3 cartoons. Shadow's in Sonic Prime, Sonic X, and Sonic Boom. Shadow and Sonic Boom sucks. Shadow and Sonic Prime is awesome and low-key the GOAT. And Shadow and Sonic X is pretty cool. You know, I like Shadow and Sonic X. He's pretty cool. But Shadow and Sonic Prime is the best. So Shadow and Sonic Prime is the GOAT. Shadow and Sonic X is pretty cool. And Shadow and Sonic Boom just sucks. Like, Shadow and Sonic Boom is everything wrong with the depiction of Shadow the Hedgehog. That's not who Shadow is. Like, he's just there. He's edgy for the sake of being edgy, and that's not who Shadow's supposed to be. It's like you don't understand who the character is, but, you know, it is what it is. Bosnia going to make some substitutions here. Where my water at? All right. Oh, yeah, I got water. Let's use it. I love the storybook Sonic games like Black Knight, and the story and OST was cool. A lot of people like Sonic and the Black Knight. Everyone hates Sonic and the Secret Rings for some reason. I mean, it might be a hot take, and I might be in the minority, but I like the Darkspine form. Sonic in his Darkspine form was actually pretty dope. Like that's a form we will never see again. And I like the form. I miss the old Sonic voice actors like Ryan Drummond. Ryan Drummond was the best Sonic voice actor. Jason Griffith did everything. He did a good job. Jason did a good job because I think he voiced both Sonic and Shadow, and I think he did a good job given what he was working on. I think a lot of people, especially if you were around during the 2000s, everybody gave grief to Jason Griffith because he voiced Sonic in Sonic X. And a lot of the voice actors from Sonic X ended up voicing the Sonic characters in the game. And I don't know, a lot of people did not rock with Jason's voice as Sonic. It took a lot for the Sonic community to rock with him and not make fun of the Sonic voice he made. I think Jason did a good job. I really think he did a good job. But if you're asking me who's the best Sonic voice actor, it's Ryan Drummond. Ryan Drummond is the best. Oh, that's a good stop by Bosnia. Had an opportunity there. Shadow and Sonic X Generation is cool. And finish Shadow's story with the Black Arms. Yeah, great game there as well. But yeah, now Sonic Unleashed, I love that game. Sonic Unleashed is also awesome. 2 forms that get a lot of hate, which I don't agree with. The 2 forms that get a lot of hate Sonic's Werehog form and Sonic's Darkspine form from Secret Rings. I just, those are two unique forms that you're rarely gonna see. It mixes things up. You know, we don't always have to see Super Sonic. You mix things up. You make him a Werehog. It works. That Darkspine form, you're never gonna see it again. I just thought the form was cool. I just thought the form was cool. Like, it's such a unique form that you're never gonna see here. Oh, here comes US attacking again. And that's just not a good pass. It's going to go out. Goal kick here for Bosnia. Sonic and the Secret Rings has the best soundtracks of both the story games. I agree. I agree. I agree. But yeah, Ryan Drummond is the best Sonic voice actor. Ryan Drummond, I feel like in my opinion, when I think of Sonic, again, he didn't get to voice Sonic for long. He doesn't have a lot of moments where he voiced Sonic. If anything, Jason Griffith is more known for voicing Sonic than Ryan Drummond. And it's been a long time since Ryan Drummond has actually voiced Sonic. But when I hear the different variations of Sonic's voice, Ryan Drummond has the best Sonic voice. He just brings the perfect level of edge. I think the main reason people don't like, people clowned Jason Griffith's Sonic voice is because it sounds a little bit too goofy. And when he tries to be cocky, he doesn't have the... He just doesn't have that extra oomph. He doesn't have that extra oomph, that extra hit that makes it feel like, okay, this is Sonic when he's acting cocky. Whereas with Ryan Drummond, when Ryan Drummond acted cocky as Sonic in the games, you felt like that just worked. So I just feel Ryan Drummond, he's the perfect voice for Sonic. He's my personal Sonic voice. And, yeah, I just love Ryan Drummond. I like Ryan Drummond's iteration of Sonic more than anybody else. But I think Jason Griffith got a lot of hate in the 2000s for voicing Sonic just because of how he voiced Sonic in Sonic X. And people just thought it was too silly. They thought it was too silly. They thought it was a little bit goofy. They felt like he couldn't be serious enough. Whereas Ryan Drummond, he was hitting that perfectly. He was hitting that perfectly, man. You're talking about Shadow the Hedgehog when you talk about that game. You mean you specifically talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, which is pretty much the name of the game. Oh, look, the Sixers have expressed interest in LeBron James. Ain't much happening here. Here comes Bosnia. They're attacking. Can he cross it through? He cannot. Good defense here. Now he's going to try to cross it through. Nope, he's just going to take a shot. Goal kick. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up Ryan Drummond as Sonic. Well, I'm not gonna. I can't play it here, but like I want to like listen to it again. And
that type of shape actually makes me think he was shooting there, but he cut underneath the ball, very comfortable for Freeze. That Freeze is now dealing with the Sun. Any ball from that type of position, you see the line of Shadow and Sun is that he's going to be dealing with. Holistic trying to spin and run off it. It will go all the way out. A reminder, tomorrow on Fox, more action in the round of 32. One of the favorites here at the World Cup, Spain taking on Austria in Los Angeles. Coverage starts at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific on Fox. Also tomorrow, Portugal and Croatia. Would we have a Spain-Portugal match? Would it be Spain-Croatia? Are the Austrians annoyed that they're not getting included in that? In the round of 16. Just some wonderful matchups. And some big stars continuing to shine here at this World Cup. Harry Kane earlier today. Flo Balogun as well. U.S. will get a throw out of that.
Here comes the States again. He's going to cross it, and it's going to be saved and knocked out. I just, honestly, looking at this, man. I'm right now I'm like re-listening to like all the different voice actors because Sonic's had various voice actors from like Drummond, Griffith, I think Roger still voices him. And Ben voices him in the Ben Schwartz voices him in the Sonic movies. And yeah, honestly, just listening to all the various voices of Sonic, Roger's still my favorite. I think Not Roger. Ryan Drummond is still my favorite. I just think he's the best. He just has the best voice for Sonic. That's just me. Also, I didn't even realize Roger, when he first started voicing Sonic in Sonic Colors, he had Sonic's voice a bit like high pitched. But if you listen to Sonic's voice in Frontiers, he's like deep in the voice, so it sounds like a more mature Sonic. Interesting change there. Anyway, yeah, Bleach final, yeah, Core 4 is coming out this month. Cannot wait. They did do a little movie where, if you want to go on theaters and watch it now, they did a movie where they like basically put the first 3 episodes of Core 4 together. So if you want to watch it, it's in theaters now. But Core 4 will be out at some point this month, so it's all good. Bosnia trying to tie this up here. 58 minutes in this game.
Heavy leg Christian Pulisic is still a better option than a fresher guy off the bench because of what he brings you. It's a good turn on the outside. Colchinas early cross in. Tim Ream last-ditch defending.
Good defense there.
Just enough to prevent it from getting on the cross. Bowling it from McKinney. Pulisic's furthest forward. Comes to the far side for Dest instead. Dest on the run. Pulisic trying to angle it for a pass.
Up, here comes US. Couldn't get it.
To stop the U.S. threat. Boy, head-to-head stuff in that sequence.
Oh boy, alright, let me get back to this. Enough about Sonic. Let me get back to this. Bosnia is now starting to put the pressure. US has got to be careful right now. Gotta be careful. Man, if you've been watching all these World Cup games, the majority of these games are just heartbreaking losses. Literally, Senegal blew it. Senegal blew it against Belgium. I could not believe Senegal had a 2-goal lead heading into the 85th minute. They then proceeded within the next 3 to 4 minutes. They gave up 2 goals and let that game get into extra innings where they would give up a 3rd goal and lose. That is such a heartbreaking loss that they absolutely deserve. You have a 2-goal advantage in the 85th minute and you literally gave up 2 goals in 3 minutes. Disgraceful behavior. That's actually embarrassing. Senegal absolutely deserved to go home today. They absolutely deserve to go home today. Absolute pathetic performance. Wow. What a choking performance by Senegal. Like, in all honesty, they don't deserve to be here. They don't deserve to be here. You could have given anyone else that spot if you were going to perform like that. I'm so disappointed in Senegal, man. I really thought they could pull off the upset. They were looking great in the first half. They scored a goal in the second half. I'm like, man, this is going to be a strong team to go up against. They're really proving themselves. I love what I'm seeing from Senegal. And then they choked. If you came all the way to the World Cup, got into the tournament, into the knockout round, and then you proceed to blow a 2-goal advantage within the span of 3 minutes? Are you serious right now? Are you serious? I can't even believe this, bro. Senegal really let me down, man. I'm watching this saying, yeah, they got a strong chance to beat Belgium. Belgium is an old team. They are an older team, man. They can be beat. They absolutely can be beat. And this is what you do. So disgusted. So disgusted. But, you know, it is what it is.
Meanwhile, is getting his right leg there. You can see it now, stretched out.
I think that's a cramp. Keanu Reeves is Shadow, best voice actor from for the movie, for sure. Keanu Reeves fits it. Speaking of which, we are in July now. It's not that far off, but we should be getting a trailer soon. I don't, you know what? Okay, March of 2027. So March of 2027 is when the fourth Sonic movie's coming out. So Sonic 4 is coming out in March of 2027. So if that's the case, within the next month or two, we should be getting another trailer. Should be getting another trailer for the Sonic movie. Right now, they're gonna check. Oh, VAR is making a check right now. They're gonna check to see if this is enough for a red card, because that was a foul. And that's definitely going to be a yellow card at the very least. But they're checking to see if it's going to be a red card, which would be major in this game.
Yeah, this is not consistent what I've seen from the becomes, it's more of a step in action. Step in action, it lacks force and intensity. But the problem you've then got is, as Balogun puts his foot down, he catches the foot of the Bosnia and Herzegovina player, and that's what then creates that movement down, and it means he's angled twist.
Yeah, I know about that.
Does it endanger the safety of his opponent? You could argue it does, but I think it's slightly unfair because it's more of a step in action and it lacks force and intensity to create that red card.
See, Mark, when you see the still image like this, it's easy to say that's a red card.
So they're taking a look at this. If they rule this to be a red card, it's going to be bad because the U.S. is going to lose a player.
I want to see it at full speed. That's the action of the game. And this, to me, was two players jostling for the ball. Balogun's trying to get position and trying to turn on him.
So we'll see what the decision is. This is huge. If they give him a red card, it's going to be bad.
The final decision is a potential game-changing moment.
The number 20 United States Committee Cyril foul.
Oh, no.
Final decision is red card.
That's a red card. That's brutal. That's brutal. The U.S. is going to have to play the rest of this game with 10 players. That's brutal. That is brutal. In the 63rd minute, U.S. is going to have to play the rest of this game with 10 players. And they're going to have to find a way to hold on. This is brutal.
Coming on the outside of him, and he jumps in front. I think that is a yellow card, absolutely. I don't see that as a red.
Mark, is that the right use of VAR? Is that the correct outcome for the play on the field? I don't believe it's a good use of VAR. I think when you watch it in real time, you don't see that. You know, the angle.
Oh, man, that's brutal. That is brutal. That is brutal. Oh, my God. That's brutal. That's a heavy loss. You're trying to hold on to a 1-goal lead, and now you got to play the rest of this game with only 10 players? Advantage Bosnia. Now they have to be on the attack. They got a chance to tie this up.
And so he had a good look at it, but it is what it is. Now the U.S. are down a man, and they're going to go into, we'll see what subs. I think you're now thinking about a sub. You're thinking about Pulisic potentially coming off. You want to keep some speed and some pressure up front. But now it's going to be Bosnia-Herzegovina with possession, and you're going to expect a lot of crosses into the box.
This is dangerous already. Bosnia's already on the attack. Here comes a cross. Couldn't do it. U.S. gets the ball. And Bosnia finds a way to steal it right back. 65th minute here. This is dangerous territory for the States. Having to play the rest of this is crazy. I heard the Boruto manga is good. I'm not interested in getting into the Boruto manga. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. I've heard a lot about the story. Not interested. Oh, God! Good save by the goalie. Oh, my God. I've heard a lot. I've seen a lot. I'm not interested in it. Like I said, I'm just not interested in Boruto's story. This is me personally. And you know, because I'm a reasonable fan of anime and manga, when I'm not interested in something, instead of just crapping on it and saying it's terrible and trying to make a fan base feel awful for liking it and calling it garbage, I just don't watch it. I don't watch it, I don't read it. It's not for me. You know, I was interested in Naruto's story. I was interested in Naruto's journey. I'm not interested in Boruto's story. I'm not interested in Boruto's journey. Doesn't make it good, doesn't make it bad to me. I'm just not interested in it. So I don't watch it. Not really interested in the concepts. I've seen a lot because Twitter spoils everything. And everything I've seen, I'm just not interested. It does not interest me. So, you know, give it a try. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I can't give you a review, but it just doesn't interest me because I'm not interested in following Boruto's journey. Another opportunity for Bosnia. Trying to get into the box here. They have an opportunity. He's going to try to cross this. U.S. is going to have to be on the defensive for the rest of this game to try to hold on. There's way too much time left. Plenty of time left for Bosnia to tie this up. Potentially send this to extra time. This is such a dangerous situation right now for U.S., man. Having to play with 10 players, such a dangerous situation. Ah, boy. Trying to hold on here and advance to the round of 16 to take on Belgium. Cannot afford to lose the Bosnia here, man. We will be laughed at if we do that. Pops it in the air. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. You got to be careful. Another great save here by the goalkeeper. Not a great attack there. Not a great shot. But another great save given the pressure right now. A lot of people don't like the Kaguya stuff. It's not even just that. I mean, the Kaguya stuff is just the smallest part about it. The whole aspect of the Boruto manga just expands on who Kaguya's clan and race are, and it basically comes down to the story following aliens. They're aliens. If you want me to spoil, they're aliens. So aliens have taken over the ninja world. And essentially, jutsu, all that other crap doesn't matter because these aliens, they can absorb chalk. You know, I don't even need to talk about it, bro. If it's for you, it's for you. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not for me. I think the aspect that pissed me off the most is once I found out Naruto got Kuroba taken away from him, so that's gone. And Sasuke lost his Rinnegan. And at some point, he was literally turned into a tree. I don't even want to. It's not for me. It's not for me. I'm not saying it's good or bad. It's not for me. Hydration break here. U.S. trying to survive and hold on to this 1-0 lead. Bosnia on the attack, being the aggressors, finding a way to try to tie this up and send it to extra innings. But yeah, it's not for me, man. It's not for me. Seen enough of it. It's not for me. Tried reading. It's not for me. Can't say it's good. Can't say it's bad. It's not for me. And again, the biggest part about it is that even if it's good, I'm just not interested in following Boruto's journey. Boruto the character doesn't interest me, and his journey doesn't interest me. So it's hard for me to want to follow the story.
Is David's backyard ready for the FIFA World Cup? Maybe build it like Beckham. Brilliant move here. David's going to the Home Depot for the assist. David can flip it like Bridge. Paint it like Patricia. Deliver it like Dan.
My beehives. This is so relaxing.
Plant it like Patrick.
Or watch it all happen just like Josh.
Very happy to help.
I also heard that. I also heard Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, it's coming back. Hunter x Hunter is coming back. Hunter x Hunter is coming back. Berserk has had 2 chapters that come out the last couple weeks. So Berserk is still continuing that story. So Berserk, Hunter x Hunter, some good stuff. Bleach, obviously. Core 4 is coming out. We really eating, man. The One Piece is doing their whole the One Piece. I don't remember what it's called. Basically a retelling of the story, which is cool for people trying to get into it. You know, getting some good stuff coming out this year. Going with a lot of old gen stuff. Not to mention with Bleach Core. Once Core 4 happens and we get to see Bleach completely end, it's only going to be a matter of time before Kubo's like, oh yeah, by the way, the Hell arc that I teased for the last 5 years, yeah, we're going to have it happen. We're going to have it happen. That special that came out like 2-3 years ago where it literally hinted that there was more to the story and that we were going to have a Hell arc. Yeah, I was just waiting for us to finally get the anime done with Bleach. Let's get the Final Blood War arc fully done. Let's get the series fully done. Well, let's get to that time skip, and then I could start up, and we can do the whole Hell arc. So, yeah, Kubo's definitely on that. So it's cool. Great to see Hunter x Hunter back. Berserk chapters coming out. Craziness happened the last 2 chapters. A lot's happened the last 2 chapters. So that's cool. A lot of stuff happening. A lot of interesting stuff here. Especially for a lot of older series. Longtime fans of these series gotta be happy because we eating right now. We are eating. 71st minute here. Been very close between these 2 teams right now. The pressure's here. U.S. lost it. Bosnia's going to get it back here. Bosnia's going to continue to put the pressure on. And again, they have the numbers advantage. Have you ever heard of ReZero? Yes, I have heard of ReZero. It is a great series. I recommend you getting into it. Also a crazy series, but a great series.
Playing the game within the game, pushing the boundaries of the rules. All those little things you're talking about. Do whatever it takes. Win by any means necessary. Survive and advance.
Here comes Bosnia on the attack again. U.S. got to be on the defensive, trying to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Good pressure, good pressure, good pressure. Forcing them back.
very intently from the United States. When the ball goes back, they're pushing their line up, so they do not want to just sit on top of their goal, because that gives an opportunity for Bosnia-Herzegovina to release another player into the
America's U.S. has to keep putting the pressure on them, man.
Martinovic.
You got to continue to put the pressure on them.
Anthony Robinson, it stops on a dime. He tried to nutmeg Robinson. It'll be a corner.
That's a corner here for Bosnia. Got to be careful here.
Not dealing as much of the sun now on this side, because as the shade has continued to come over as the sun is setting, that's not an issue. What's an issue is the big boys attacking the ball now.
Thank you, man. Yeah, that's a corner.
No.
That's a corner. All right, Bosnia with an opportunity here. Looking to tie the game.
Take the ensuing corner.
This is dangerous. This is dangerous.
Make it short.
They're going to make it short. They're going to try to cross it inside. You got a good look. Good block. Good block. Good block.
Commitment, though, by those U.S. defenders to step to that.
Good block here. Great defense by U.S.
Prepare to come on.
She's going to try to cross this over, and the goalkeeper's already on it. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it.
Great run.
There we go.
You didn't see a conversation, and Pochettino didn't seem too happy with that. But with their goalkeeping coach, and it looked like he was saying, look, be smart in some of your distribution. But there was a chance there to play Pulisic in. Dest. Now for Alex.
All right, U.S. has a chance.
And yet what would do wonders is
Again, they just got to continue to put pressure. Can't be defensive, because whenever you can't be too defensive. You want to be defensive to protect your lead, but you can't be too defensive, because at some point you're going to make mistakes. You got to keep putting pressure on them. That's going to be a goal kick for Bosnia. 74th minute here.
two more substitutions. They're going to empty their bench now. They're not going to mess around. Coach Cindy Parlow, former World Cup winner, the president of the U.S. Soccer Federation. U.S. soccer legend Kelly O'Hara. So Nikola Katic, defender, is off. And Pelishinac, another defender, is off as well. Ars Tabakovic, he scored the tying goal against Italy in the World Cup qualifying playoff when Bosnia and Herzegovina in March did just that. They were down a goal, but then the Italians were brought down a man for a red card, and they got a late goal to tie it. The Bosnians had won in the ensuing penalty shootout.
Oh, man. Yeah, getting a bunch of reports now that Philly's already reached out to LeBron because they're definitely interested. We'll see how that goes. I don't know if that's gonna really change anything. But in terms of today, Jaylen Brown, that trade is won today. Karabachi's getting an anime update. Yeah, that deserves another anime adaptation. I still haven't finished that yet. I definitely gotta go back and finish it. That's a great series. One of those series that I should finish, but I haven't finished yet. Well, I mean, still ongoing, but I mean, like, catch up to. Opportunity here for Bosnia. He's gonna try to cross it. Good stop here. They got another chance. Good block. U.S. doing everything they can to make stops right now. They're doing a good job, and they're putting pressure on them.
I think they recognize that their team is going to have to suffer. They're holding for a look to see whether that came off an arm. It did not. They play on. But they're trying to give a lift. They really look. You've got Pulisic just trying to shuffle side to side to put some pressure on the deep-lying midfielder. But you've still got your two banks of four defensively. Bit awkward there. Tillman, seat of his pants.
Good stop again, and let's go. U.S. back on the attack. And there's a foul. U.S. free kick. Oh, crap.
Draws the challenge and then feels a little bit of pressure goes down, and he's taking an extra beat on the ground. He takes a kick from behind. He's still down, Pulisic. Right there, knee-to-knee contact with Mamic. It's the nutmeg on the way through. Now, whether he's hurt or not, I'm sure anytime U.S. fan sees Pulisic go down, it's not a good sign, but
More of an anime watcher than a manga reader. That's all good.
This is going to feel a lot like the Iran game at the last World Cup, which was excruciating. Pulisic wasn't a part of that. He scored the goal, but then he was sent off at half hurt.
And they held on to the very end, barely.
Oh, there it is. But you love the art style in the manga? It's all good.
Sergei Barbares getting increasingly
They're both good.
Pulisic didn't have to go off to the side, and the U.S. was still taking their time on the ensuing free kick, which is exactly the same
All right,
thing
opportunity here for the U.S.
they'd be doing if they had
Trying to attack.
back heel.
Nice pass, nice pass. Opportunity, opportunity. Go! Got it! Got it! Goal! It rolls in! It rolls in! That's a goal! And they're going to say it's offsides. They're going to say it's offsides. They're going to go review it. They're going to review it. This is close. They're going to review it. This is close. They're going to review it. This is close.
Off of McKennie's forwards and Tillman, I think, in the box. So Pulisic is wide, bottom of your screen right now. He's the man to watch. McKennie makes a great run, finds Tillman. Is it right here? He is.
He's offsides.
That shot.
Unless it comes off the defender, was that in fact a touch from Dedic?
Yeah, that was hard to say whether it was Tillman or was it Dedic.
That's offsides.
It was offside.
That's offsides. That's unfortunate. Second goal that's taken away due to offsides. 78th minute here. Bosnia again on the attack.
That's an example of what they can do given the opportunity.
But again, the U.S. putting pressure. No fouls called there.
U.S. throw-in. Spara Terry was down. Sergei Barbares is losing his mind right now.
Yeah, U.S. really important just to stay calm and composed. This is actually what they want. They want to frustrate Bosnia-Herzegovina. That starts actually with the free kick where Tim Ream's taking his time. That starts to really infuriate the coach and the Bosnian bench. Then you get the tackle from Anthony Robinson, which he felt was the other way. And now you can see just his intensity. Look, that's expected, but that went over the line for the referee. He gets a yellow card. But this is by design.
Refs are bad everywhere. Dude, it don't matter the sport, man. It don't matter the sports. Though that was offsides. That's not a bad call by the ref. It was offsides. It's just some of these foul calls. Some of these foul calls are just like, there's times where fouls should be called. They're not calling it. And there's certain... Hold up. Are they calling this a foul? Is that a foul? That's a clear foul. They're going to call it. That's a free kick. That's a free kick. Right there, just outside the box. That's a free kick. That's a free kick right outside the box. That's a free kick right outside the box. And the U.S. has an opportunity to potentially make this 2-0 at the 80th minute. Can they extend this lead and put themselves in the position to win and advance to the round of 16?
Not going to get many more chances like this in this game.
Last time the U.S. played on this field was 9 years ago. Josie Altidore scored a free kick goal from right about that spot of the field in the Gold Cup
This is
final.
something Landon Donovan and I were talking about right before the game. Free kicks from this area. Oftentimes you see guys just try to float it over the wall. I can't tell you how hard it is to get it up and down and past the goalkeeper.
All right, this is a free kick here with a chance.
Don't go, whatever it is, make the goalkeeper work.
Opportunity here for the U.S.
That ball is a full 10 yards away.
But in saying that, Billy Tillman, he's got class. And so if there's anyone on the field that can do that, float it in to that top corner, it's that man.
Adams is going to lose the argument.
Here we go, free kick here with an opportunity.
9 minutes plus stoppage time to go.
This run-up is telling you more power.
Depends on what they're going to do here.
The entire right side of his goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Tillman!
Oh, he got it! Goal! Tillman got it in the back of the net. And the U.S. is going to take a 2-0 lead in the 81st minute. The goalkeeper got a hand on it. He still couldn't stop it. Tillman got it on the free kick. Oh my God, we got a chance here. We got to hold on. Got a real chance here. Tillman got it on the free kick. Tillman got it on the free kick.
Make the kick work. And boy, does he. Intense
Oh, that's a beautiful kick. He got it right there. The goalkeeper got a hand on it and still couldn't stop it from going in. And that was a beautiful kick. Oh my goodness, that was a beautiful kick. Not enough here. Goalkeeper got a hand on, but he couldn't stop it. Tillman gives the U.S. a 2-0 advantage in the 82nd minute with the chance to advance to the round of 16. There's a real chance America could get to the quarterfinals this year. There's a real chance.
Not really a part of his life. It's his mom Anya that raised he and his brother Timmy. Both of whom became professional players. Both of whom have played for the United States. Malik Tillman had some big moments last summer in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. That's the biggest moment in a USA shirt. And now with 7 minutes in stoppage time. Can the US see this out? It's lifted and freeze. Waiting.
Nope.
To take it.
Bosnia had a chance? No.
He's gonna roll it out.
And here comes U.S. again.
The U.S. will work it around. Robinson for McKinney trying to return. It breaks down. Robinson blocked it, but it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. What a goal. What a goal. Quality of that strike. As I said, from that distance to go up and over the wall, but with the pace, that's a perfect strike. Absolutely.
Bosnia on the attack again. Running out of time. They got to get something on the board.
They got to keep pretending like it didn't go in. Got to keep defending for their lives here. Alavegovic intercepted by Dest.
Another defensive stop here by the U.S. And they get the ball back again.
Referee says no. Now Dest
Got to get that up there. Oh, lost it again. But it's going to be a throw-in for the U.S. 84th minute here in this game. U.S. up 2-0 with an opportunity to advance to the round of 16.
nothing more in this country than watching a team leave it all out there.
Like I said, U.S. was favored to win this one. I think they got a real chance to get to the quarterfinals this year. They can beat Belgium. They can absolutely beat Belgium. They got to play their A game, but they can beat Belgium.
They're showing you right now what this group is made of.
This is a special group this year. This is a special group here this year. These guys could really get to the quarterfinals, man. That's the crazy part. They can actually get to the quarterfinals. They have to finish this game off here tonight. We just watched Senegal with a 2-goal lead in the 85th minute give up 2 goals in 3 minutes. The U.S. cannot afford to make a mistake here. They are still playing with 10 players. Good job here. Here goes Bosnia again on the attack. Gonna try to cross it. Another good defensive play here for the States. Bosnia again has the ball. Oh boy. They're gonna cross it. That was a crazy decision right there.
21 years old. Twisting it back to your keeper. Freeze takes a little notch. Just took a little kick there on the way through by Tamirovic.
And they just kicked the one of the Bosnia players just kicked the goalie. Oh no, he just pushed him down. But why did he do that? Why did he do that?
Look, as if we haven't seen teams do this to the United States for.
Nicholas, I'm not concerned with that.
And as if Bosnia Herzegovina would be doing this themselves, right? I get that all the time. All the time. But that entire sequence that leads to the goal, think about it. You've got Pulisic winning the ball out of pressure. Goes down 3 games, a couple seconds off the clock. You got Tim Ream taking the time, frustrating a coach for Bosnia Herzegovina. You almost have a goal with Pulisic. You don't back off, you stay up, you press. Serginho Dest wins a free kick. Tillman bangs it in the top corner.
87th minute here. They're probably going to add maybe 5 or 6 minutes of extra time.
First American man with a goal and an assist in a World Cup game. takes the field, replacing
And they're gonna take out Pulisic.
as he comes off as well.
Pulisic is gonna be out. So yeah, Pulisic is gonna be out. They're gonna substitute him. Same for Pepe. Gonna take him out as well. Just gotta hold here. Time is winding down. Again, States up 2-0. Pulisic had a great day as well. Again, great team performance here. They kept the and that's gonna be a throw-in for the US. But yeah, this has been a great performance. They kept the pressure on all game. First half and second half. You lose one of your players because you get a red card, and you still continue to put the pressure on them.
2 minutes plus stoppage time to go.
Throw in for the US.
Potentially on Monday with Flo Balogun said to be suspended for the next round. Trying to make himself a handful right now. It's a flying header backwards there by Mimic to keep it away from Pepe.
Bosnia is running out of time. They got to go see if they can make a move.
We'll see how much stoppage time is to come. Might be quite a bit.
Due to the injuries and stuff, it might be 7 minutes, honestly.
And since the red, you see all of the momentum that Bosnia and Herzegovina had, but that one big moment from Malik Tillman.
Here goes Bosnia coming up again.
One of the biggest potential.
Running out of time. They gotta get aggressive here. They got to attack. Cross it over. Good defense again.
Jurjevic brings it down. Immediate pressure. Forced wide. Dedic out there. Alex Freeman.
Once again, Bosnia attacking. Another crosser. It doesn't get there. And it's another great stop by this defense. The States doing a great job.
Matthews gets away with one here. He commits to this one early. Misses it completely. It's Chris Richards at the near post. Makes himself big. Stops the follow-up shot. Luckily, he had Chris Richards there.
So this is going to be a free kick for Bosnia with an opportunity to try to score here. Here we go. Can Bosnia get themselves on the board in the 89th minute? They're going to cross it. Not good enough. Another good defensive play here for the U.S. Another header. Another stop. Bosnia gets the ball back. Crossing it again. And another header here. They're going to add 10 minutes because of the injuries and stuff. They've added 10 minutes. This gives Bosnia some life. 10 minutes been added here. Bosnia still has an opportunity, but they have to get one. They've got to get one. Put the pressure on the States. That's what they're looking for. U.S. has to stand tall. You've been standing tall for 90 minutes. You have to hold for these final 10 minutes.
History in the next round, if they can get there. Malic will work to the far side for Dedic. Begovic, in fact, out there working Alex Freeman.
Once again, Bosnia attacking again, and another great stop here. Another great stop here. The U.S. is playing great defense tonight. They've been making a lot of great stops. Opportunities for Bosnia have been closing up. Once again, on the attack, 91st minute, 9 minutes left to go in this game. Bosnia has got to get something going. They've got to get on the board and give themselves a chance. U.S. has got to stand tall for 9 minutes. They have to stand tall for 9 minutes. It's a lot of time they added down here. Another header, another great defensive stop. Not letting them get inside the box. Not allowing any crosses to go through. Great job here defensively by the U.S. They're going to try to get another crosser. And he tried to go for it. He took a shot and missed. He took a shot and he missed wide. That's going to be a goal kick for U.S. Oh!
That wasn't far away to get a shot there. So even the rotation a little bit from Freeman getting over to help. As this was the one from Freeze. He comes and misses it. This changes it. Look at that. Chris Richards. Freeze might have got back to deal with that one, but Richards there at the near post makes himself big. Really important block. 2 minutes gone of the 10.
92nd minute. 2 minutes already gone, 8 to go. U.S. has got a hold for 8. U.S. has the ball now. Gonna look to put some pressure. They're on the attack now. Again, you have to continue to be as aggressive as you can be. You don't need to be overly defensive because you leave opportunities here. Here we go. U.S. on the attack, trying to set something up. Pass is just too wide out. And that's going to be a goal kick for Bosnia.
Coming off a career best year is having such an impactful World Cup for the United States. We've played 3 minutes of the 10. 7 more to go.
93rd minute here. 7 minutes left to go here. The U.S. has had 1 win in the previous 7 FIFA World Cup knockout round appearances. Their last win was in 2002 against Mexico.
82nd minute goal from Malik Tillman from the free.
This is a special team here, man. You could tell. Them being in America, them hosting the World Cup has definitely brought the energy here. Another good header, another good defensive stop. U.S. gets the ball again, and they're going to go on the attack. Tillman's been fantastic today, and they continue to put the pressure on. They continue to move forward. They continue to be on the attack. They continue to control the ball here. 94th minute, 6 minutes left to go. U.S. has to hold for 6 minutes to advance to the round of 16 to take on Belgium. And that is a free kick right there. That's a foul. Tillman is having himself a night. What a performance by Tillman tonight. What a performance by this U.S. team. Fantastic performance defensively. They've been aggressive through and through tonight. This is what we expected. We expected the U.S. to beat Bosnia. They were favored. They come out here. They deliver. That game against Belgium next week is going to be tough, though. But we got a real chance to see the U.S. advance to the quarterfinals. McKennie's going to come out. U.S. is going to use their... They got 2 more substitutions. I thought they had used all the substitutions. But no, they got 2 more substitutions. But again, you got about 5 minutes left to go in this game. And the U.S. again right now controlling the ball. Staying aggressive, but controlling the ball. And they've got an opportunity right here to make it 3-0. And it's going to be a good stop here, but they still got a chance. Take the shot. He had a good look. He just couldn't hit it. He had a good look, just could not hit it. Free kick here for Bosnia. 5 minutes left to go in this game. 2-0 advantage for the U.S. If they can hold here, they will advance to the round of 16 to take on Belgium.
Down to the United States. And if they get to the end here, they'll play 36 minutes down a man. Herculean type of effort. Truly. This is for a team as well. They in the last 11 games just have the 1 shutout. A lot of conversation about that. Dedic, is he going to get there? Richard backed off at the last moment. It's Berhalter who makes the play. Freeman stepping out of the loose.
U.S. again, just great defensively. Yeah, Boston sports team's crying right now. That's good for them. I have my laughs. I've been having my laughs for a while now. I'm chilling right now. And he's got an opportunity one-on-one here. Can he get to that ball before the goalie can? And he will not. The goalie's going to kick it out. 96 minutes, 4 minutes left to go. All they have to do is hold on. 4 minutes left. 96 minute. It's going to be Bosnia's ball here. A throw in for Bosnia. Just under 4 minutes left to go in this game. Bosnia, not a lot of life left. They've got to be on the attack. They got to get aggressive here. 97th minute. Just under 3 minutes left to go in this game. Bosnia, with virtually no life left, they've got to find a spark. If they can get on the board, they can hope for a miracle. But you got to find a way to score here. And once again, the U.S. is there with another great defensive play. Stealing the ball once again, gaining control of it, and they're going to continue to be on the attack. But Bosnia is able to get back on it, though. Once again, Bosnia on the attack, looking to cross this in. Oh! He took a shot and just missed. Bosnia had a chance there. He was so close. He had a clean look at it. Oh, it was deflected. Oh, my God. It was deflected. That's a corner then. If that was deflected, this should be a corner. No, it was not deflected. U.S. has the ball again. Got control of it, and then Bosnia is going to take it. And Bosnia in a good position. Bosnia is going fast. 98 minute. Bosnia needs an opportunity, and they're going to take another shot and miss. Another opportunity missed here for Bosnia. 2 minutes left in this game. The U.S. has to hold out.
Some words at the end of it with Mamic. And Mamic has been playing with confidence in this tournament. 21 years old, has 2 goals to his name, almost at a third. Says William saying, not in my house.
Time is winding down. 1 minute left to go. The U.S. is 1 minute away from advancing to the round of 16. And that's going to be a free kick here for the U.S. with under a minute left to go.
Teams that would have been undone by the red card as the Italians were in March. As I think a lot of us feared what happened here. This U.S. team dug deep in a really special
2 near misses for Bosnia. The opportunity was there for Bosnia. They just could not get it.
I don't know what else they would have to do, quite frankly. This game had everything.
This has been a fantastic performance by this U.S. team. They were aggressive throughout the game. Great defensive play tonight. And when they had their opportunities, they definitely looked to score. Honestly, it could have been a 5-0 game with the way U.S. played. But they had 2 goals taken away, and they could have got a penalty. But the ref said nah. And that's it. The final whistle has been blown. The U.S. comes and does not blink. The United States will be advancing to the round of 16 to take on Belgium on Monday in Seattle. With a chance to advance to the quarterfinals, the U.S. sports team will be advancing. USA beats Bosnia 2-0. I'm not even giving commentary, but I'm just glad to see we actually pulled this off. U.S. was a heavy favorite in this. Or I'm going to say they were a favorite, but they weren't a heavy favorite. However, they were expected to win. They were expected to win. They got it done. That game on Monday against Belgium, that's going to be a tough one. Belgium was down 2-0 in the 85th minute against Senegal. Came back, scored 2 goals in 3 minutes, sent it to extra time, and then won in extra time 3-2. So Belgium is a tough team. They are an older team. They are a veteran team, but they have a wealth of experience, and they are capable of beating us. We have got to be on our A game.
An all-American performance that makes me proud to be American. That grit, fight, intensity, but most importantly, this team showed up. This game had everything. It wasn't easy. It was never going to be.
Do you believe? I mean, realistically, this team's not beating France or Spain. But, like, do you believe, or Argentina, but do you believe this team can get to the quarterfinals? Can we hope to see this team get to a semifinals? We'll see what happens, but we got to take it one game at a time. They beat Bosnia. They were expected to beat Bosnia. Next game against Belgium is going to be a battle. We'll have to see what they can do in Seattle on Monday. Either way, that is going to be the game. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I appreciate you guys tuning in. This wasn't really me commentating over the game. I just wanted to chill, vibe out, and watch the game. I've never had the opportunity to really live stream a World Cup game, and considering I'm live streaming a World Cup game, involving the U.S. when they're hosting the World Cup this year. There was no way I could get away from this, and I obviously had to be here for this. U.S.'s first, it was his first win since 2002. It's been a long time since the U.S. has won in these situations. So yeah, I had to come here and stream this today. I might stream that Monday game as well. I might also be out here to see what we can do against Belgium. But do you believe? Do you believe? But we'll see what happens. Anyway, appreciate you guys tuning in. Probably will pull. I mean, we'll see how I'm feeling on Monday. If I'm here for it, I'll probably we'll probably just chill out, vibe out, and watch it. And hopefully the U.S. will find a way to win and get to the quarterfinals. But with that being said, guys, I appreciate you guys pulling up today. This wasn't really a stream that we were really like commentating or going into anything in depth. Just wanted to vibe out and watch a World Cup game. America wins 2-0, beats Bosnia, advances to the quarterfinals. They will be playing Belgium on Monday in Seattle. So until then, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm out of here. I gotta go watch the Dodgers play against the A's. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. With that being said, see you guys later. Be sure to stay safe and peace out. Good night.